Maybe went out of town for the holiday, huh? Maybe smaller class than usual. Let's do a count and see if I have enough rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, one short. Yeah. No, that would happen. So, John, who passed away?
Ed Singer. He was they just got my father's friend, parents' friend. They shared anniversaries. They each had their 68th anniversary last year. His wife had passed back.
How do they have a 68th anniversary and you're 70?
They got hold on, Jody's. How did that happen? See, she's gonna be 67. Yeah, they're gonna have their 69th anniversary this August.
Testing. Great. Good morning, everybody. My name is Marla. This is Pilates Mat. Welcome to everybody online. Thank you. Leanne just reminded me, so I'll remind all of you, start your watches in case you want to do your Pilates. Thank you so much. Okay, I have to tell you a terrible story that happened this week about the watch. Okay, let's get started on hands and knees, my friends. Okay, we're going to start making large circles. Focus on what you're doing. We are lubricating the joints, so make these really big. If you're in a box, you're hitting all 4 corners of the box. This will help you to have full range of motion while you do your exercises this morning. Reverse this morning, because you do these daily, right?
I really do.
What was that? 2 more. There's a short in this. One more time, all the way around. Okay, sit back to your heels for child's pose. That feels good too. Okay, come forward on hands and knees. Look up and arch your back. Take your tailbone up. Now round your spine like a cat. Pull your hips and ribs closer together. Inhale, tailbone and crown up. Exhale, tailbone and crown to the floor. One more time, the belly hangs down. Now draw the navel in, round your spine, staying here, fold your toes under you, and as you straighten your legs, push your hands down and forward, you're in downward dog. Lift your heels and lower the heels. How still can you keep your upper body? We're stretching the calves, we're stretching the shoulders. Drop one heel at a time. Now articulate through the feet, start warming them up too. You have 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Hi, Chris. Come forward to a full plank, lower down to your knees, and sit back to child's pose once again. Okay, flip on your side, clock arms. Knees folded, arms in front, head rest. Top hand draws a big circle along the floor. Lean back and look at it. Can you keep the hand on the floor except for the part when it travels over those folded legs? Big circle. And then reverse for 2 more. Looking at the hand as it goes around will help get your neck ready for your exercises as well as your mid, back, and shoulder. Okay. Flip over, other side. Head and neck rest, both arms in front, big circle. After 2 complete rotations, reverse. So I'm noticing some modifications even in the stretch. That's fine if you need to for your own body. Okay, flip onto your back, hug the knees to your chest. If it's something you don't understand or that you need help with, let me know. Otherwise, I assume that you are modified. Hug the knees, wrapping your arms around your lower legs, and rock side to side, back and forth. Straighten your legs to the ceiling, pulling on the back of the legs. You're going to point and flex, point and flex. With pointed toes, circle through the ankles and reverse. Now, bring your feet down wide onto the mat. Lower your knees to one direction. Lower the knees to the other direction. And then back and forth a couple times, like those dreaded windshield wipers that were, well, no, I'm thankful for mine. Yeah, well, just the fact that we have to use them all day. Okay, walk your feet closer together with your knees bent, feet flat, arms on the mat next to you. You have a tiny bowl of water on your pelvis. Tilt the pubic bone toward the ceiling so the bowl of water will spill toward your throat. Arch your low back, spill the water to the toes. Again, toward your throat and to the toes. Now go between your two extremes, you're in your neutral spine. In your neutral spine, draw your abdominals in and up like you're preparing to zip up tight jeans. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Every time you inhale, expand your lungs wide underneath you, and as you exhale, wring your lungs out completely. Raise your legs to tabletop. We'll add that breath to our movement for the 100. Breathe in. Curl chin toward chest, stay here, extend your legs. Now inhale, pump your arms up and down. Exhale, 5 beats. 5, inhale for 5. Exhale for 5, good. If you want to keep your head down, that's 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. If your back hurts you, raise the legs higher or hold them into tabletop. 4, 5, set 5. Exhale. Let's add on today. Open the legs with your inhale. And close, 2, 3, 4, 5, point and open. 5 and close, 2, 3, 4, 5, set 8. 9, arms are pumping from the shoulders. Exhale, 4, 5, last set. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Rest your head, turn your neck side to side. Let's reach your arms and legs long in opposite directions. Okay, press your back, your rib cage to the floor and look up at your feet and roll yourself up to seated. Stretch past your toes if you're able. Now inhale, with your exhale, tilt the tailbone of the wall in front, scoop that belly and slowly roll down. Try to keep your ears next to your biceps if you can. Look up at your feet, scoop, no yanking, come up with control. Stretch forward, inhale. Tilt, roll back down, make certain keep the shoulders down the back away from your ears. Breathe in to prepare. Exhale, chin to chest, shoulders over ribs, ribs over hips, fingers past toes, stretch. Exhale, scoop, roll back down. When you're scooping, you're making a bowl out of the belly, drawing that navel in, rolling down like a wheel would turn on the back. One more time. This time remain seated. Grab your feet or whatever it is you can reach. Now sit tall, reach to the ceiling. If you have tight hamstrings, open the legs like diamond. Take a breath, twist toward the front of the room, press your arms down, grow a little bit taller. Inhale, exhale, twist, pretend my knee went in your back. You have 2 more. Exhale, so it looks like this. We're sitting up, lifting the chest. 1 more. Keep those heels the same place, legs same length. Reach up, fold forward, stretch it out. Pretend you're up against a wall, restack your spine toward that wall, make certain you're up onto those sitting bones. Arms out, shoulders remain down the back. There's an imaginary ball on your lap, we're not going to touch it. Spine stretch forward, inhale. With your exhale, round over the ball without touching it. Pull the belly button to the wall behind you. Inhale, restack. Exhale, scoop the navel in. It's not a pelvic tilt. We're still on the sitting bones as you round over. Inhale, back up. Let's do a couple more and see if you could round the spine without lifting the shoulders up to your ears. Inhale. 1 more. And up. And rest. Open your legs about 3 feet apart. What exercise is this, guys? The saw. Arms out. Why is it named the saw? Right. Okay, arms out. Take a breath. Twist toward the mirror. Now round your spine. Saw your little toe off with your pinky finger. Even if it doesn't reach, go in that direction. Inhale, back up. Twist on 1, round on 2. Saw 3, 4, 5. Back up on 6. Good, keep going. Press both butt cheeks to the floor instead of leaning over. We're rounding. Inhale up. Exhale, twist, round, reach. Reach back with the other hand, forward with the front hand. Two-way stretch. Inhale. Two more times. Last time to this direction. And inflate. Last side. And up. Legs together, fold forward, stretch. Okay, roll onto your backs, please. Take your time getting there. Bend your knees so your feet are flat. Knees are bent. Now from here, raise both legs to the ceiling. We're going to start with footprints to the ceiling. Your arms are on the mat. Your gaze stays straight ahead. Don't turn your neck. Take a breath. Exhale. Lift your feet to the ceiling. Now, if it's too hard for you to lift your feet, you bend your knees and you just lift and lower your butt so your knees go to the ceiling. Okay, if you want to join me for a rollover, as long as you're not pregnant or you don't have a neck injury, we're going to take the legs up and back, get that height, go over an imaginary ball without touching it. Open the legs, slowly inhale, roll down. Close the legs as soon as your hips hit the mat. Exhale, up, then back. Open, inflate the spine as you roll down. Let's say you want to get over and you're stuck. You put your hands on your tushy and you pushy and roll back down. You can rest your arms overhead on the floor if you prefer. 4 more. And 3.
How long did you do it?
Good. Looking good. Press your wrist down to the end. Reach long through the fingers. It'll help you. So you're really engaging the triceps on this one. Go over if your arms are on the mat like this. And when you finish that last one, just hug your knees for a moment till everybody's done. Okay. Put your left foot onto the floor and reach your right leg up to the sky. Turn open from your hip. Okay, you're in a turn down position with that right leg. Lengthen your left leg to the best of your flexibility. Arms up, shoulders down. Circle the leg to the left, come up onto your right side. Inhale, cross to the left, exhale up on the right. Take it slow. Each one is that full exhale. See if you can do this without letting the leg wag your body, so both sides of your rib cage are firmly pressed to the floor at all times. 3 more. 2, around and up. Last one. Reverse out to the right, exhale out midline. 2, scoop to lift. 3, around and up. 4, 5, 6, 2 more. Last one. Hug the knee to your chest, everybody. Big breath. With your exhale, use your left hand to push your right knee to the floor. Open your right arm to the side like an airplane wing. Stay here. Big breath in. And exhale. I think I told you my nieces and nephews are like my own kids because I don't have my own. And my niece is doing a gender reveal in 2 hours. I get to find out what the newest one's going to be. I'm so excited. I feel like I'm getting a present. It's better than that. Okay, on your back, left leg to the sky, right leg out in front, arms up, shoulders down, belly in. Let's circle to the right, come up and around on your left. Inhale across, exhale up. It does not have to be big, but it must stay controlled. You can keep it small. On each exhale, you're making a bowl out of your belly. Anybody else want to shout out any personal news?
My son has COVID.
Oh no, is he really sick? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Reverse, inhale to the left, exhale out midline. And 2, I know a bunch of people with COVID right now, a whole lot. And 4, but they're not very sick. You know, this variant, that's a good thing. So maybe this just means it's gonna be our next common cold, what we just deal with. 2 more. It's sticking around, guys. 1 more. Hug the knee to your chest, take a breath. With your exhale, use your right hand, push your left knee to the floor. Look over your left extended arm and just stay here and twist. Ken wants to see a movie today, and I told him I'll go, but I'm wearing a mask. I mean, sitting in a theater, depending on how crowded it is, but I think I will. What? Yeah. He wants to see Father Stew. It's a true story about some guy that was a prize fighter and gets injured, and he was an actor and all this, and turns out to be a priest. He grows into a priest and then gets really sick. In a wheelchair, he dies, I think, at age 50 or something like that. I guess I don't need to see it, I read about it. It's with Wahlberg, so I like him, he's a good actor, so I'll sit through it. Okay, Ken picks him because otherwise he sleeps. All right, we're going to shoulder bridges next. Put your feet on the floor, ankles underneath the knees. Your feet are parted about 3 to 4 inches. Okay, that bowl of water is back on your pelvis. Take a breath. As you exhale, spill the bowl of water toward your throat and slowly come up to a shoulder bridge. Keep it up here, take a breath, and with your exhale, roll down middle back, then low back. You're going in order. Okay, back to your neutral pelvis where that bowl of water won't spill a drop. Take a breath. Tilt, scoop, and come up. Pause it at the top, breathe in. Now roll down like your spine is a string of pearls. Come down 1 pearl at a time in order. Good. Now, just so we don't use the arms, lift them to the ceiling, palms face in, shoulders pressed down, pop down to the floor. Breathe in, tilt, scoop, exhale up. They're called puppet arms when you press them back down like that. Inhale, slowly roll back down, middle back, then low back, in order. Good. Adding on, inhale, tilt, scoop, exhale up. We're going to stay here today and press your right foot down, float your left bent knee up. Now quietly put that foot right where it started, float your other bent knee up. So even though it looks like a march, it's more of a lift. Okay, you're drawing like there's a string to your belly, from your belly button to your knee, lifting that knee up and down. How still can you keep your spine and your shoulders pressed evenly to the floor? 1 more, tighten up your core more. Both feet down, breathe in, find the pelvic tilt if you've lost it, and slowly roll back down. Okay, we're changing this. I want you to keep your feet where they are. Just lift your toes and dig your heels to the floor. Take a breath, tilt the pubic bone, and come up. Press your toes down, lift your heels, and exhale, roll back down. Stay on your toes, evenly on them, and tilt, scoop, exhale up. Keep those hips, those heels lifted. Now press the heels down, lift your toes, and roll down. Center the knees, don't let them open to the side. Still on your heels, roll back up. Press your toes down, lift the heels, and roll down. Feel those calves and hamstrings and glutes and inner thighs. 1 more time on your tiptoes, roll back up. Now press both of your feet firmly to the floor, stay here, and walk your feet closer together. Open your knees to the sides, you're on the side of your foot, and then come in and squeeze your knees together. Open wide, squeeze together. Open and close like a clam. Open and close. Who's feeling their rear end? 4 more. Squeeze those glutes. 3, 2. Next one, hold it together. Your ankles, your big toe knuckles, and knees are all squeezed together. Pulse your buns, muscles, your glutes. 7, 6, squeeze and release your bums. 4 more, keep the knees squeezed. 2, and on the next one, slowly roll down. Hug both knees to your chest, please. And straighten your legs to the ceiling. And wasn't it fun? I got to say glutes and buns a lot. Open your legs out wide, hands inside the legs, rock side to side. Made my day. You know it. Okay. Bring your legs back to tabletop position so your shins, if there was a glass of water there, would not spill a drop right on the shins. Arms on the mat next to you. Take one breath, and with your exhale, draw the chin toward your chest and curl up. Take your right hand to your right ankle. Extend your left leg all the way straight. Switch. Push that leg out straighter. Good. Keep going. Look past your pubic bone, guys. Not up at the ceiling. We're going to do 2 sets of 8 today and focus on that stretch of that single leg out in front. Another set. 7, 6, 5. Slide the ribs closer toward your hips. 3, 2, 1. Rest your head for a moment. Turn your neck inside out. Okay, side to side. Open your arms like airplane wings. Bring your knees over your hips and heels in line with the knees. You have 2 90-degree bends at the knee and the hip joint. Don't let your feet fall. Take one breath. With your exhale, you're going to lower both knees toward the right. Stay as low as you could go without letting that opposite shoulder come off the floor. Breathe in when you get to your point and exhale as you twist to the left. Pause when you get to your point. Inhale. Exhale. Use the bottom leg to press both legs over. You want to squeeze the legs together. Inhale. Exhale. Engage your obliques and twist to the left. Breathe in. Exhale, tick-tock to the right side. Inhale when you arrive. Exhale the tick-tock to your left side. One more. Exhale back to center. Keep your knees together and curl your chin toward your chest until you can tap your toes with your fingers. Now don't drop the head back. Lengthen arms and legs, sweep your arms around, tap your feet again or the toes. Inhale. Exhale. Head does not bob up and down. You can modify this with legs and arms higher to the ceiling like that, or you can go lower so you're looking more like a banana. 4 more. Sherry, I still look for banana stickers, produce stickers. 3, and I never find any interesting ones for you. You have 2 more. Last one. Rest your head, turn your neck side to side. And let's go for a great big full body stretch once again. Okay. Next, feet flat. Congratulations, whoever just closed their exercise ring. Was that you, John?
Me.
Oh, congratulations. You didn't want Cody this morning? All right, left leg, one leg to the ceiling. I don't care which leg. We're gonna climb up that leg, looking between your legs, reach toward the ankle of your top one and reach your other leg out in front of you. Let's switch. Straighten those legs and double pulse. Elbows to the side, shoulders pull down, eyes are forward, bottom leg super straight, top leg as straight as you're able to get. Arms hover an inch above the mat, keep going. Can you pulse just the top leg, not your bottom leg? It's concentration. 4 more. Turn your palms face up if you can. Last 2 and 1 and rest. Turn your neck side to side. Let's stretch out our quadriceps. Grab your ankles with your hands, in your hands. Bring your feet as close to your buns as possible so you're still holding the ankles. Now, release the grip of your hands. Lower both knees to the left. Your stretch is for your right quadricep. Softly press your back toward the mat gently, not too much that you're twisting your knee. And other side. This floor is so clean this morning. Okay, Heel toe your feet closer together. Hands behind your head, please. We're doing crisscross next. We'll get to double straight leg stretch last today. Okay, elbows are wide, shoulders pull down the back. Breathe in, curl chin toward chest. Staying up, rotate to the left, extend your right leg straight. And then switch direction. Rib cage to opposite thigh, not elbow to knee. The upper body's rotating, not the lower body. The pelvis is stable. Let's pretend we're dipping our toes into sand and scooping it up. And 3 and 4. 4 more. 3, 2, freeze where you are. Straighten out your top leg and reach both arms around the top leg to your bottom leg and switch. Switch, switch. Come on, rotate that upper body. You guys work those obliques. 3, 2, 1, and full body stretch. Okay. Arms to the ceiling, shoulders pressed down to the floor. Bring one leg up to the ceiling, keeping it there, add your other leg. Now put the focus into your spine. We don't want the lumbar, that low curved part, to press into the mat. I want you to draw the belly button in and keep neutral spine. Lower the legs down with your inhale just a little bit so the back doesn't hurt. Exhale, back up. Inhale down, peek down with the toes, scrape up through the heels. You want to think of lengthening your spine at the same time that you're scooping that bowl of the belly in. Inhale, exhale. And 5, exhale to lift. And 6, 2 more. Last one. Okay, hug the knees to your chest for a moment. Put your hands behind your thighs, right like this, behind your knee folds. I want you to press the legs away from you and rock up without letting your feet hit the floor. Good, let's do it again. Down, press the feet away from you and come up and hold. Good, everybody's with me, excellent. Now draw your belly away from your thighs and reach your arms out. Lift your heels if you can, put a little glass of water on those shins and hold this. If you can, straighten your legs without dropping your thighs away from you, go ahead. Now we're going to do the same thing as that double straight leg stretch. Carefully lower your head and your feet to the floor. Arms reach behind you. Breathe in. Look up at your feet. Now scoop that belly and come back up. Same muscles. Awesome. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. If you get stuck, just use your hands behind your legs to pull. One more time. Remember, draw the belly in, protect that back. Just hold your teaser for 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles and fold forward. How'd you do? Somebody asked me to put teasers in earlier in class, and it's really so much like double straight leg stretch. You might have gotten it today easier. Sweep your arms over to the right, put your elbow onto the floor. Lift that left arm up, look at the ceiling as you breathe in. Exhale, sweep your fingers across to the left. Inhale. Exhale one more time to the right. Reach, breathe in. Last time to the left. And back to center. Roll the shoulders, circle the neck. What else do we need right now? Go for it. Good cup of coffee. Okay. Uncross your ankles. All right. We're going to round the spine. So instead of sitting high onto your sitting bones, I want you to tilt so you feel that tailbone and then the sacrum under you. Scoop the belly away from your thighs. Lift one foot up and lightly place your hand on that ankle. Now the other leg. Keep the abs drawn in and make certain to keep the shoulders down. Now when you're ready, you're going to inhale to roll back. Exhale, come up. Inhale back without dropping your head back. Exhale, scoop to come up. The breath really does move your body. As you're coming up, you draw the belly in, away from the thighs. 4 more. 3, 2, roll like a little matzo ball. 1 more. Very good. Place your feet onto the floor and part them parallel, about 3 inches, toes point forward, and slowly once again roll onto your back. Okay, just stay here, let your spine adjust for a moment. Okay, keep your inner thighs active like somebody's trying to push them out. Don't let them part your knees. Take a breath, look up at your knees and roll up to seated. If you're stuck, put your hands behind your thighs and give yourself that little help with that sticky part. Inhale, slowly roll back down. Scoop, engage through the center, through the inner thighs. Exhale to roll back up. Anyone need help here? Are you all okay with your level? Looking good, guys. Bring your feet in closer toward your rear end if you want more challenge. Good. You actually don't use the legs at all here. It's all down here and your abs to come up. So pretend you don't have legs. 3 more. And a couple more. Very last one for now. Good. Stay seated with your feet flat and place your hands on the floor next to you. Fingers pointing forward. Drop the shoulders, lift your chest. Now, pushing your hands into the floor, lift your rear end. Okay, stay there. Bend your elbows until your tush touches the floor. Good. Now check with yourself. Did you lift the shoulders? Don't lift the shoulders. We're bending the elbows and straightening the arms. Let's do it again. Touch down and up. Now, once you have this, make certain it's the elbows bending. Bring one knee in, lift the heel higher than the knee, and let's go for 10 of these. 9, 8, 7. You feel the triceps? 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep that leg close to your body if you can. Let's switch. Other knee in, heel higher than your knee. 10, 9. How you doing there, John? 8.
One leg works.
One leg works? Yeah. We're not working the legs, we're working the triceps.
Yeah. Tell that to my leg.
Now hold, squeeze, and lower down. Touch the center of your back, press on your elbow with the opposite hand, make a fist with the hand that's behind you. Stretch it out. And switch. Okay. Turn and face the mirror. What's that face for, Cher? Nothing? Oh, Mike, don't hurt your shoulder. Okay. All right. You know what, Mike? You should go on the opposite side of the room sometime.
I should go up there.
Okay. All right, let's do something about those tense shoulders. Up, back, and down. Again. Next time, keep them down. Keep the chest lifted. Bring your ear to your shoulder. Chin toward chest. Other ear to shoulder. Chin to chest. Does that feel nice? Good. One more time. Good. Now for your neck, sitting up tall, pretend your nose is a crayon or a pencil, whatever you want. Take it all the way to the ceiling and draw with your nose to the left wall as far as you can go, then straight down to the floor. Really big circle to the right, back up to the ceiling, and then the other direction, all the way down with your nose. Excellent. Okay. Keep your gaze straight ahead and shoulders down. Reach your arms up overhead. Okay, there's a branch there and you're sitting under the tree. Grab the branch and see if you can lift yourself up so your head is in front of the branch. Do it again. If my hands are on your back, I feel all those back muscles working. not just the back, but the side muscles here. Then comes the biceps and the shoulders and all those other arm muscles helping. Keep going, pull. How much would your legs help you on this pull? None, right? It's all upper body to lift with. 2 more. Last one, squeeze. Reach your arms out, keep the shoulders down, thumbs up, little pulses. Good, sit a little bit taller. Circle the arms without rocking your body. 2, reverse. Good, be careful of your shoulder. Take a break if you need to. Don't use it if you can't. Hands forward. 6, 7, splash the water. 2, 3, 4, belly in tighter, thumbs up, let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and circle. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, reverse. 4, 5, 6, 7, hands forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, splash it down. 4, 5, 6, 7, and rest. That's enough. Hands on the front of your knees and pull back. And sit up tall. Take your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Twist, look over that shoulder. And switch. Okay. All right, guys, if you're on that block, go ahead and come off of it because we're going to go to side plank next. Arms out to the side. Glide ribs over hips, hand out, reach long, stretch. Glide the other side, hips over ribs and stretch. One more time. This time, come down until you get your right elbow onto the floor, uncross your legs. Your hair got so long. Okay, so your right elbow is down under the shoulder. If it didn't land there, reposition it. Your hips are stacked. Press your forearm down, lift the rib cage, and stay here, everybody. We are going to keep the knees bent and lift the top hip up to the ceiling. Press your forearm down and come back down. Let's do it again, but rather than think of pressing the knee down, I want you to think of lifting up using the muscles underneath the right side of your body, all the way from the waist to the shoulder. Good, 2 more. Now hold it up. This is optional. Straighten out your top leg if you want. Put your weight into that leg. Straighten your bottom leg out. Knees are together. We're going to go down and up again. 7. You could stay on the bottom, bend knee if you need. Work smartly. Work the same muscles under you. 5, 6, pike. 7. Now reach up overhead. Tap the floor. Come down. Grab your ankles. Side bend, hand behind your head, pivot, look at the ceiling, and then reach the arm out. And take a break. Okay, when I see these faces, like I just looked over and saw Rochelle go, should feel right, guys. Stretching should feel good, actually. Okay, I prefer to find my side plank seated cross-legged. Find yours any way you need to. You come down to your forearm. If you have a sensitive elbow, just double mat up. Okay, forearm down, chest lifts. Okay, and with your knees stacked, your hips stacked. We're not rolling back or forward. You're just gonna lift up, pinch the waist, and come back down. And 2. Do you feel this in the waist lifting you up, not just the arm and the shoulder girdle? 4 more, like this. 3, look forward. 2, now come up and pause. Straighten out top leg, put your weight into that leg, add bottom if you want. Touch your ear, we'll go down, up. 2, 3, listen to your body, work smartly. 5, 6, 7, hold the last one, tap up overhead, come down, grab your ankle, side bend, mermaid. Okay, let's go to spine extension work. Lie face down on your mat. You guys tired this morning? No?
Yes.
Yeah? Everything seems like an effort, huh? All right. Now, today's going to be a little bit different. Bring your legs together behind you and press the tops of your feet to the floor. Your knees should have almost like come up off the mat. You have very, very engaged front of your legs. The legs are locked straight. They are your quads are working. Place your forehead toward the mat. I can't because of my microphone. Arms out to the sides, palms face down. With your abdominals drawn in and up, like there's an ice cube underneath your belly button, don't touch it. You're going to lift your upper body up, use the back muscles and the glutes, and then come back down. Let's do that again. Your upper body lifts, you're gazing down, not forward. You have 2 more. The next one, hold it up. We're going to tap the floor with your fingertips and lift back up. Every time you lift, draw the shoulder blades together. Check in with your core muscles. Lift that belly up off that mat. You have 2 more. Now keep it lifted and reach your arms onto the back of your thighs. Look over your left shoulder, slide your hand down to your left heel, and come back to center. Now to the right, look over the shoulder, and to the left, and the right. I think that this might be like how a salamander moves. 1 more. Last time, and rest. Forehead on the back of your fingertips. Okay. Rest your upper body. Pretend somebody has their hands on your shoulders and they're massaging you and you're just getting nice and relaxed up there. Bend your knees so your heels are together, your knees are parted, your toes are parted. It's called fishtail. Now with your knees on the floor, just squeeze the heels together, draw the belly button in, and then lift your knees up and down off the mat, up and down, keeping your abs in. Feel those glutes working and hamstrings. 2 more. Now hold it up. Straighten your legs part. Reach behind you. Flex the feet. Come back in. Hamstring work. Point on the way out. Flex on the way in. Reach and point. Flex and pull back in. 2 more. Last one. Now reach your legs behind you. Keep them lifted. Flex the feet. Beat your heels in and out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Listen, keep your legs reaching behind you. Softly point the toes or just straighten the legs. Don't even think of the feet. Lift one leg higher than the other and then the other leg higher than that. Keep going. Little flutter kick with straight legs. Now we're going to cross up at the upper inner thigh. Lift and cross, 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 cross. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. That's it for back work. Put your hands under your, yeah, good, is right. Put your hands under your shoulders. Push back to child's pose. Oh, yeah. Tuck the tail. You know, everyone all week has been complaining how stiff they are to me, and I think it's standing in the kitchen and cooking on the hard floor. Get a chef's mat, guys. Or just eat out like I do. Now come on hands and knees, look up and arch your back, and then round your spine like a cat. Tailbone and crown up, cow. Tailbone and crown under, cat stretch. Now reach your right arm out to the side. You're going to rotate, reach to the ceiling as you look up. Take a breath. Now thread the needle to the left. You're reaching that right arm across toward the left wall. Again, right, rib cage to the right wall, rib cage to the left wall. Twist. 1 more. And twist. Beautiful. Right hand down, left arm to the side. We'll start with the parallel to the floor, then start rotating from the waist. Look up if you can. Exhale, under. If it bothers your neck, don't look up so high. Inhale, exhale, twist. 1 more, ribs to the left, ribs to the right, and excellent. Let's have a seat facing forward. Circle the neck again if you need to, whatever feels good to you. All right, place your hands behind you and uncross your legs. You're going to stay here. I'm just turning to the side so you can see the position of my spine better. You're going to stay facing forward. Okay, lift the ribs. Do not sink into the shoulders or lift the shoulders up. So bend your elbows if you need to. Now with your knees together, walk your feet in as close to the body as possible. Okay, lift your heels. Keep your knees locked together and lift up one leg. And then put it down. Lift up your other leg. Good. Keep going. Your knees are squeezed together. Lift the sternum. 2 more. Now keep the toes on the floor, keep the shoulders down, just rotate from the waist. Take both knees to one side and then to your other side, lift the ribs. Now go back to your first side, lift both legs up, rainbow them over, retrace that rainbow, and come in and rest toes down. Lift the chest again. 3, 2, 1. Reach your rainbow. Up and over. We'll do it again. Can. 3, 2, 1. Hip circle. Good. Draw the belly in. Find that core. Last time. 3, 2, 1. And can because you can. And rest. Cross at the ankles. Take your body toward the left thigh and fold over that leg with your hands on the floor underneath the left knee. Push your hands into the floor. You're stretching the low right back. And then we'll go to the other side. Push your hands down so you're seated more into that left butt cheek. Okay. And now let's lie down on your side, please. Use the back edge of your mat, that straight line, to align yourself. Using, for your pillow, you're going to use your bottom arm, the bicep. If that's uncomfortable, grab a yoga block or something, or a pillow if you're at home. Take one off the couch or your bed or whatever. Okay. Now, we're going to bring the feet behind you to that imaginary wall. Your knees are still bent here. Okay. And we're just going to lift the top knee up and lower back down. Keep the heels together. We're going to do it again, but put the focus into the butt muscle to lift with. It changes it a little bit, doesn't it? Squeeze using the glute to lift. 3. What are you thinking about? Hold it up, so was I, but I think I was thinking something different than you. Lift the top knee up and down, up, up. 4, I'm thinking about the ham that I have to cook for Ken tomorrow. Now down and up for 8, 7. I actually bought one of these that has the glaze packet, which I've never done before, and I don't know how to cook it. There were no instructions on it.
Just don't overdo it.
I know, that's what I don't want to do. Hold it up, squeeze, and rest. Okay, I've made them glazed before, but with brown sugar and stuff myself. Now straighten your legs to the front corner of the mat. Chris is all on this. She's like, I'll tell you after class, huh?
Honey baked, is this still open?
What?
Is honey baked still open?
Ha ha ha. You know Honey Bake is open this weekend. Okay, hover your top leg up. Push your top hip away from your top shoulder. Create that mouse house. Arm reaches long. We're going to take the leg back and forward. Good. Back and forward without rocking your upper body. Yeah, you got to tighten everything up. Now bring the leg behind you, heel to bum, knee to nose, lengthen and sweep it around. And 2. Now the ham doesn't tempt me, but that Jewish rye bread that he's going to eat it on is tempting me during Passover. I'm like, oh, I think I'm going to break Passover on the second night. 1 more. Reverse, forward, bend, rotate, lengthen. 2. Good. Keep your abs in. 3.
It's really the third night.
Tomorrow will be the 3rd night. You're right. But what if I was making it tonight? I didn't say what night I'm making it.
Make it tonight, you could have it for 6.
3 more. 2, you know, I'm the Jewish one and I make him all that. We do nothing for the Seder. It's not right. Okay, leg out over your bottom leg. Tiny circle the size of a CD. 2, 3, toe and knee point forward. Keep your waist up. 5, belly in. 6, 7, 8, reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5. How's that feeling, guys? 3, 2, hold. Reach your leg out longer. Take it to the floor. Tap back, heel behind you. Rotate from the hip here. Tapping in front and back. Right in front of that foot and right behind it. It's not really big. 3 more, up and over. 2. Last 1. Hold the top of your foot, knees together. And flip onto your back, ankle over opposite knee. Hug through the window your legs create and stretch. Flex your top foot, lean to the right or to that direction of the top flexed foot. Press your tailbone down for a deeper stretch. Is Honey Big still open? John, you think they're not?
Oh, they are.
I know they are.
Well,
Both
you have to have an order though.
place your feet onto the floor, look up at your knees and roll up to seated. Okay, roll down on your back. Their business should only be so good that they run out, you know? It should only happen. You certainly be happy about that. Rest your head on your bicep, palm face up. Bend your knees so the heels are back up against the same wall that the rest of your body is against, including your head. Okay, we're going to use the glute to lift the top knee up for clam and then take it back down. And 2. So what food were you thinking about, Sherry? You're going grocery shopping today? What a good day to do it.
That'll be fun.
3 more. 2, squeeze the glute. Now hold up at the top and pulse. 2, 3, keep those heels together, really working. Strengthen that hip. That's what we're doing right now. And then lower and lift again. And 2, 3. This is the muscle we're working to lift with. 4 more. 3, 2. Hold it at the top, squeeze, and rest. Keep the thighs where they are and extend your legs straight. They'll go right to the front corner of your mat. Okay, with your head resting, float your top leg up. Push your hip out so you have that mouse house under your waist. Your top leg hangs lower than your bottom. Now tighten up your core, and without using that hand to stabilize you on the floor, see if you could kick this leg forward and back without letting your shoulder move. No swinging. Now leg behind you, heel to bum, knee to nose, lengthen, sweep. Try to touch the wall all the way around you as big as you can. Keep your waist lifted. Okay. Is this bothering anybody's hip that you're laying on? Because we could use an extra mat under you. 4 more. What's holding your upper body still? Your core, your powerhouse, your abs and back and glutes. Reverse. 8. Not the hand that's on the floor. That's not your stabilizer. If it's down here, just don't use it. 2. If your waist fell back down, you're working in the hip. We want to reach around and out of it. Keep thinking if you're like growing longer. 4 more. And 3. 2. How's it feeling for you, Lois? Hold the leg out over your bottom leg, little circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 2, 3, 4. Collarbone wide, shoulders down, abs in. Now stay here. Tap the floor with your big toe in front, heel dig behind. Tap, tap, heel dig. 1, 2. It's an internal and external rotation right in that ball and socket joint. 3 more. Want to talk about Jeopardy? 2. Last one. Hold the top of the foot. What?
I love her.
You love her?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She's something else.
Yeah. I don't mind her. I just find that I'm judging her based on her jewelry preference, where she wears it. Okay. Hug, ankle over knee. Hug through the window that your legs create. Flex the foot, lean in that direction of the top flexed foot, tailbone down. Yeah, she's very like she guesses a lot of things, and I like that.
She's actually surprised.
Yeah, like she's not sure. You can tell by the way she asks it. That's why they're called questions for your answers. Okay, we're gonna stay on your back now, and oh good, and close your eyes, and I'll tell you a bedtime story. Okay, arms on the mat, knees bent to tabletop. Okay, I want you to think that this part of your knee, the part that's up facing the ceiling, is a writing instrument. Let's make one circle on the ceiling with your knees and stomp, and then reverse. We're gonna circle those again, but think about what's happening underneath you. Can you feel the circle being made on the mat under you? Good. That's because that pelvis is moving. You're keeping the shoulders down, but the pelvis is tilting and tucking and rocking. Now straighten your legs out to the best of your ability. You could do this in a Pilates V, the turn out from your hips, or parallel. I prefer that V. So you're gonna rotate out and squeeze from the glutes down to the heels. Let's do a little circle again. Feel the circle underneath you on the mat. Now reverse, inhaling down, exhaling up. Now the next set of circles, I want you to start bigger so your tailbone is lifted. Inhale down, exhale to lift. Make certain it's a safe move for you and grow the next one even bigger. Keep your shoulders on the floor. Try to keep your feet equal distance from the floor all the way around, growing your corkscrew larger with each rotation. 2 more. Last corkscrew. And rest. Feet flat onto the floor, look up at your knees and roll yourself up to seated. Okay. Now, I saved our planks and everything on our wrist for last. I'm going to show you how you can modify these. If it hurts you to put your wrists down, you can go to fists if you need to. You can also do these down here. You can sit out a plank if you need to. Otherwise, join me. Fingers are parted wide. Middle finger point forward, press into your thumb and your index fingers. Shoulders are right over the wrist. Now tighten up your internal girdle with muscles like somebody's trying to push you over. Don't let them move you. Extend one leg behind you with the toes folded under. Keep that hip right where it starts. As you push the weight into that foot, lift your other. So no one should be pike tip at the hips right now. Carefully look over into the mirror and see if you're making a straight line from your heels to your shoulders. Not up here. Certainly don't sag down. Leg pulls, if you can, keep your weight nice and centered. Lift up one leg, point the toe, and then lower it. And then switch, switch, switch. You could do this on your knees if you need to. 4 more. You don't have to come to full plank. Reach long through the crown of your head. Good. Now bend your knees and come down and rest for a moment. I'm going to show you this next one. I want you to do what you can with it. Okay, so if you're going to be on your knees, you're in a straight line from knees to shoulders. Otherwise, you're up here. You're going to lift one hand, touch the shoulders for 4 count, the opposite shoulder, put it down, and then touch the other for 4, 3, 2, 1. Join me up into your plank. I'll show you when it's on the knees, just like this. You're going to lift and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Full plank if you can. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Isn't this one fun? 3, 2, 1. Come down. Rest to your knees. Sit back to your heels. And take a break. Save by the clock. I just looked at the time. Good. All right. Bring your legs around in front. We'll go to some final stretching. How many are we today? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right foot inside left inner thigh. Reach up, get length, fold forward over that straight lengthened left leg. Try to press the back of the left knee down as you reach through the heel and back through the hip. Okay, bring your right arm up into the floor behind you. Sweep, side stretch, y'all. And come down one arm, then the other. Right ear toward left knee. Where are you going, Jen? Oh, Carl. Okay, both legs back out in front. Who's missing? Okay, left foot inside right inner thigh. Reach up, fold forward, stretch. He's on call this weekend. Not that he has a job. I'm just kidding. Lift your left arm up. Take it behind you to the floor. Big sweep, side stretch, reach. And then fold forward one arm and the other, left ear toward right knee. Press out through the heel, pull back through that hip. I stopped my watch. Did you guys stop your watch already? Not yet? Come for, I know you don't even wear one. Come forward to your tiptoes. John will remember to stop his about 3 o'clock. Fingertips down to the floor. You're stretching the calves right now. When you're ready, you straighten your legs. You're in a forward fold, arms dangle, abs in. Tuck your tail to the floor. Slowly roll up through the spine. The very last thing up is the crown of the head. Then inhale your arms up. Exhale, arms to the side. Good work, everybody.